What's going on, everybody? This is Jose Betancourt, and as always, thank you for viewing my video. So, this is my review for Ratchet and Clank, the new Ratchet and Clank for the PS4, exclusively for the PS4. You're not going to find it on the PS3 or the PlayStation Vita. This was reimagined exclusively for the PS4, and there's also a movie coming out in a few weeks. So, it's going to be very interesting to see how the movie and the video game ties in together. But let me talk about the video game itself, because as you can tell by my video, this game looks incredible. And that is the first thing you're going to notice as soon as you begin to play it. The cutscenes and the actual gameplay, everything looks incredible. You're going to see a lot of things happening in the background. You're going to see the animation of of Ratchet and Clank. Let's say, for example, you stay still, which I did a lot because I wanted to view the environments, and each planet has a distinctive look. So every time I stood around and looked at the environments, you see a little animation they're doing, basically telling you to hurry up and let's start playing because I'm bored. So visually, this is going to be one of those games that you can showcase and you can put it on to a bunch of friends and you can say, take a look at this game because it just looks that good. It looks like, I don't want to say Pixar. It doesn't necessarily look like a Pixar movie, but it is awfully close. It is the closest I believe we have gotten to seeing an animation, a live 3D animation video game that rivals some of these Pixar movies. So while it's not in the same level, it is very close, and that in itself, combined with the controls, is truly impressive. Now, speaking of the controls, if you played previous Ratchet and Clank games, they are extremely tight, and this is probably the tightest, as far as controls, the tightest I've played. I've played most of the Ratchet and Clanks. I played a few on the PS2, never finished them. Don't really remember much because I didn't finish them. It wasn't until the PS3 that I got into Ratchet and Clank, and those particular games were really tight as far as their controls. This particular Ratchet and Clank for the PlayStation 4 is really on point when it comes to the controls. Now, the sound quality, I've been playing it with my PlayStation Gold headsets, and if you have an opportunity to do that, or you have some surround sound headsets, put them on, because you're going to hear a lot of nice little audio cues where particular enemies are coming at you. And even you might see it in this video where there are bullets or enemies behind me, and I can distinguish where they are, or I can pinpoint where they are because of the sound design. And believe it or not, I can dodge a bullet just as it gets to me. So sound wise, you're going to hear a lot going on. You're going to hear gunfire at a distance, enemies growling at you. You're going to hear gunfire coming at you from specific areas where they're being shot from. And you're going to hear, of course, all the collectibles. For example, when you kill enemies, as you can see, when I'm hitting a crate, breaking certain things in the environment, you're going to get all of these nuts and bolts. So you can actually change that in the settings, but you're going to hear all types of things, and it adds to the immersion. So you have great video quality, visual quality, excuse me, tight controls, and really good audio. And the unbelievable thing about this is that it's retailing for $39.99. So I don't know if I'm really close to finishing, I guess. I don't know the length of it, but I want to throw that out there right now that I have not finished this game yet. I believe I'm awfully close, but there is some replay value in the sense that on each planet, if you choose to do them before you continue to different planets, you have side missions. And once you complete those side missions, you're granted or you're given a gift of some sort. You either get some boots or a hat or something. You get a reward. I have not finished them because I was trying myself to finish the game as quickly as possible. So I'm awfully close. So far, there are 3 side quests that I can complete after I'm done. Now, I don't know if I can get back to them once I finish the campaign. I'm assuming I can. We'll see. But from what I've played, I gotta say, when you combine the $40 price tag, the impressive visuals, sounds, and of course the gameplay, this is absolutely a no-brainer. If you own a PlayStation 4, pick up Ratchet and Clank because it is a fun game. The humor is there. Very funny humor. As I stated, I was playing with my headsets on, and my wife heard me laughing. She was like, "What are you laughing at?" And I said, "No, it's the game." So there are plenty of times where I'm laughing under my breath at the humor, and if you play previous Ratchet and Clank games, you'll understand. So take it from me. This game is truly impressive. Well worth the $40. We'll see if I finish it. If I do, let's say it takes me another hour or so, I'd say it took me about maybe, and let's see. I don't want to say 8 hours or so because, as we know with other games, as soon as you mention the time length to certain games, all hell breaks loose. And people will try to downplay the value of the game. Now, this game is $40. And you're getting a high quality product in Ratchet and Clank for $40. So I'm expecting the length of this game to be somewhere between 9-10 hours. Just basing it on the price. Now, I could be wrong. We'll see. We'll see. And I'll let you know. But anyway, let me know when you guys finally get your hands on Ratchet and Clank. It does come out on Tuesday. I believe April 12th. April 12th, yes. So in 2 days, you're going to get Ratchet and Clank in retail. And let me know in the comment section below what you think about the video, what you think about the game when you finally get it. So as always, I'm Jose Betancourt. Thank you once again for viewing my videos. I'll talk to you soon.